nimekuandika togwe ningi mundu wao wa German when we there mundu musio sawa.
We have been in communication with the chairman, and he brought it to our attention that there's a need for water, like our sister has just emphasized a few moments ago. And being mothers ourselves, we are all mothers, and by God's grace, we all have gone through, the maternity process, childbearing, let me call it childbearing process, and we know how involving that process is and how demanding in the sense that there are many things that are needed. First and foremost, you mentioned doctors and nurses, but apart from that, we need a good facility, because if we have doctors and nurses and we don't have a good facility, where would they be doing the work? Yes, and so being a charity organization, our resources are kind of limited because we also depend on other organizations to support us. And so because we're a not-for-profit organization, we always depend on these organizations that support us. One of such organizations is represented here today. It's a bank called EcoBank. I'm not sure some of you have heard of that bank, but it's a big bank in the whole of Africa, and they are one of our supporters. And they are here today with us to witness what we are going to do here today. And so because our resources are limited, we have heard all that you have said about your needs in this community. You have mentioned a better facility. You have mentioned a need for a car, maybe an ambulance. You have mentioned all sorts of needs. We are a group that has the plight of women at heart. And so because we've noticed from what Caleb told us, that the main need, or can I say the immediate need of this community right now is water, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
And so because of that, we took up that responsibility to kickstart the project that we discussed with Caleb. He told us that the immediate need of this community is water. And because we are mothers, we understand the need for a mother, a childbearing mother, for water. And so because we have sponsors, one of the sponsors that is represented here today, EcoBank, like I mentioned earlier, gave us part of the money that we're going to donate towards that project today. And they are here present to witness what we're going to do. And so on behalf of the Association of Nigerian Women in Kenya, we just want to say that we have heard all that you have said. We have heard about all the needs that you have told us that you have. But like my sister, the past president has mentioned, there are bigger organizations, international bodies that are ready and willing to donate even more and bigger things to communities like this. So Anwik will do what we can do at the moment, which is the Borehole project. We are not promising to do the to donate you a borehole right now, but we're kickstarting that project right now and right here with a donation that is coming partly from EcoBank, who is represented here, and from our other sponsors, which I may not go into the details of calling their names, but we have other corporate bodies that represent us, that support us.
Hamjambo? Kwa wazima? Okay. So my name is Vincent Msumba, and I'm the Corporate Communications Manager for EcoBank Kenya. And how many of you know about EcoBank? Ni wangapi wanajua bank inaitwa EcoBank kama umeona mahali popote? Mmeisikia? Najua hatuna tawi hapa Machakos ama hapa karibu, lakini tuko na ATMs ziko pande nyingi na nyingi. So EcoBank is a Pan-African bank. We operate in 33 countries, and here in Kenya at the moment we have 21 branches. So we are very happy to be here representing my seniors, the MDA and other senior people who sent us here today to be with Anwik, who are very good partners for so many years. our key focus in terms of corporate social responsibility is education and health. And when we heard that Anwik is involved in projects that are aligned to whatever we believe in terms of corporate social responsibility, we were very happy to support the initiatives because we've seen them do great things over the years that we've partnered with them. Like Anne and Madam Joyce said, Africa will only solve its problems. We will not continue to wait for white people to come and solve our problems. And the solution to this particular issue is for us to unite, come up together, reason together, to be able to come up with solutions that, will deal with the particular problems that we face here. So the advice that they've given, or the information that they've given you, it's very important that you take it very seriously. For example, coming up with a group of 30 people, which she will help coordinate together with the Rotary Club. I think if we start that way, together with what Anwik is doing today, we are going to go very, very, very far as a community and as a people. So to probably just calculate, as a sponsor, we are very happy, Madam, for inviting us to witness what our money does. And we are very, very proud and happy that this money, people say when you have foreign institutions and foreign people, they come make a lot of money here and take it back to the countries where they're coming from. You can see the money that Anwik is collecting from the sponsors comes back here. It's not even being utilized in Nairobi alone. This is a very far place from Nairobi, but this is where the money is coming back. So we're extremely delighted to be part of this event today and to witness what really happens when we go out there and issue a check and when we come and participate in your activities. Thank you so much.
Okay.
They want you to
Okay. I'm really happy to be here, and we've been having a very exciting moment with you people. And I'm also happy because all what they said, when they brought the issue to us, all what they said is what we found on ground. And they have presented your issues very well to us, and they really worked tirelessly, because today, what is happening today is not what just happened. It's what they have worked on, and they have given their time to follow up. I will not say too much, but we too, we are women. We feel your body, we can understand. And that was why our main focus is finding ways and means to help women. Now, a lot has been said, but what I want to add to it is that today is 19th of May. We women of Anwik, all the way from Nigeria, we came into this community. I just want to tell you that this place will never be the same again. All these women you are looking at, they are great women of God. God does not do anything by accident. Our being here today is not an accident. It is what God has ordained and He has planned. So apart from all the advices that have been given to you, I want you today to begin to commit this place into prayer, and all the plans, all the good plans that they have said will happen here. You begin to commit it to God, because we are in the church. That's why I believe I'm free to say that. Yeah, because the pastor spoke, and if we are in the church, definitely you have a connection with the church. Yeah. So I want you to be committing it to God, because He can move mountains. All these things that we are looking at and we are thinking, oh, how do we get this? How do we get this? Beginning to commit it to God, and you will see it becoming reality. And you will remember that, 19th day of May, 2017. So women stepped here and things begin to move. So thank you very much. I want to go to Madam Chair.
I will also call on the secretary of the association to say a few remarks.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I want to appreciate all our mothers here. I can vividly say and proudly say that it's not easy to become a mother. To go into the labor room, to carry pregnancy for 9 months, and come out with a healthy baby it is only by the grace of God. Yes. And I pray for all our mothers that we will reap the fruit of our labors over our children in the name of Jesus. Amen. Yes, I've seen a community way back in Nigeria there, how it developed. And I believe that even Makueni itself can also be developed through the help of the officers that are here. What I want to say is to Mr. Kele, there are some pharmaceutical companies, because I know dispensary has to do with drugs. And so there are some pharmaceutical companies in Nairobi that you can link up. And I'm so certain that they're going to help you in getting drugs for the dispensary. So maybe what we can also do as Anwik is also get the names of some pharmaceutical companies in Nairobi. And so you write them, and whatever thing we can also do, we would assist you in doing. And I pray that God will develop this community.
Habari. Habari again? Okay, I'm not the chair, I'm the past chair. The chair lady is going to speak last. And I just want to suggest something. Like I belong to also organization, Rotary. How many of us know about Rotary? Have you heard about Rotary before? Rotary. Yeah, some of this work is possible through Rotary. I spoke to the doctor in charge of the hospital. What's her name? Yeah, Miriam. So I spoke to her about that organization. You see, in Rotary, what we know, like the way you are talking to us, explaining your problems to us, we are all Africans. It doesn't matter whether we are from Nigeria, from whatever. Africa is Africa. We experience the same problem. So in Rotary, what Rotary does, you identify your problems, yes. Once you belong to the organization and you have your people who are working, also we have RCC. RCC is our community called women. Actually, in most cases, women that are involved, you know your needs. We don't know your needs, so you are the one now to say, we want this. With your hand, you build up what you need. With the help of Rotary, the RCC also grows. Like these blocks, a few weeks ago, last month we were in Kisumu. It's also the same thing. They got involved. We need this, we need this, we need this. It was done. It is the indigene. I've already instructed Dr. Miriam to get like 30 people. If she gets to 30 people, we are going to start Rotary Club here. Plus RCC.
Let me tell them what you are saying.
So you get so much involved. You don't allow like the Muzungu to come to solve the problems. We have to solve our problems. We're Africans. You understand? They only show us the way to do it, and we take it over and solve it. That is all what Rotary is all about. It's serving humanity. And they use that to build the community. Because if they don't build, if we are waiting, they have to pay for their flight to come and help us. Meanwhile, must we wait until we finish dying before they come? No, we have to take charge of our cause and do it. So this is not like, okay, Anwik will come and still follow up with you. Anwik, Madam Chair is going to talk about Anwik. I'm also talking about Rotary. Rotary Club will actually help you. Are you talking about the water? Because water is also part of our 5 calls. We did water and the maternal death. We are also in for it. So we get 30 people, then you start. And I also tell them to start also with RCC. Most of you women are strong. You know we are strong? Yes. So we are going to start that. And you take care some the doctors will take care of some, and you'll be the RCC. All this what you are discussing is community work. You bring women together, you fight your cause together, then you achieve your cause together. You understand? Yeah. So we'll follow. When I go back to Nairobi, we have a club in Voi, so they will be the one to take care. But once you are launching, believe me, we are coming to see what you have done. How will they register? No, we are going to follow. I'm going to work with him, work with her, and work with the doctor. Yeah. So once by tomorrow, I'm not promising anything. We start telephone calls. We have to set up. Just get 30 people, and get us the women who are also committed. as we are starting the Rotary Club, the RCC is kicking off. So that we won't be having all this small, we are buying donkey, we are buying jerrycan, it will be over. You do it together. You understand?
Yes, yeah.
We also, see the government officials are here, we also work together with the government official. The little we can do, the little we can work, yes, but we can't do it alone. We also need government. They have also been assisting Rotary. We have been working together as partners. So if we work together, if we do it alone, we cannot. But if we come together as a team, to work as a team, then you see what we have done.
Thank you very much for your patience.
You want to go to
Praise God. For me, I would just want to say it's a great privilege to be part of this community today. And our president has said a lot, and we've all said a lot of things. My prayer is that the most important thing is God in everything, that God will come through for this community and beyond this community. Praise God.
Ini cheki changi limana sano. Kwata. Tewei. No muambo nananzi. Kweka hii, nianzia hii. How they do relation. Can I do me?
Began operations in 2015 August, and we have mothers in this